been better than he is now, honestly. It's always nice when your friends make out fucking good. This guy was an engineer on one of the first records I ever made. And we've just gotten tighter since then. Put your hands together for like one of the reasons the comedy scene is still fucking here. Brandon Sams.
Keep it going for Josh, everybody. All right, we're gonna get through this together. It's a reality. Me and my wife are trying to sell our house. We're trying to move. We're going to move to Midtown because rock and roll, right? Because I want to have a Greensward opinion. Anyway. So through a series of odd, like, text and messages and different fucking things, we're looking for a house, and we ended up in Cordova. And we ended up around Walnut Grove Lake. Hold on, because it gets weird. So we break into the private lake park, right? And we're sitting there, and it's sunset, right? And it's fucking gorgeous. There's a sunset crossing this beautiful lake, and to our left there is a mother and her son skipping stones, and the son is dressed like a deer for goddamn no reason at all. Just I assume that it's like, put on your deer costume, run in the woods, let's see what happens. I don't know, but this guy in a truck pulls up and he throws his fishing line into the lake 2 times. He pulls out these big fat brims and he's like, and he looks at me in my eyes and he goes, dinner's called for my family. And then he diss a fucking beers. It was magic. It was goddamn magic. And I felt it. And my wife looks at me and she says, this is perfect. Should we move to the burbs? And I thought about it. So the next day I looked up the neighborhood association right online. It's goddamn adorable. For the 4th of July, they have their own fireworks display. They have a mailbox decorating contest. And I'm competitive. And this year's theme is Memphis music. And I'm thinking in my head, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the grocery store. I'm going to buy a bunch of cereal. I'm going to cut out the box tops, right? I'm going to fucking coat my mailbox in box tops. Then a paper mache Big Star. That's a double Alex Chilton reference. I'm like, fuck yeah, this is gonna be great. But then the other side of me kicks in and I'm like, oh, but you know who's gonna win it? Barb down the street. Motherfucker hung 99 red balloons on the top of her mailbox. That's not even written in this town, Barb! And she's gonna fucking win it because she's fucking the judge because that's her husband. She fucks him 1 day a year on July goddamn 2nd and wins the contest. Fuck Barb! I'm so sick of her shit already! Fuck you! My wife's like, oh my God, there's gonna be great grocery stores. Now I'm stuck in line at the deli counter behind Barb. Are you really gonna taste test the smoked turkey? It tastes the same as last year fucking time. Out of the goddamn line, Barb. They have a fishing rodeo. Guess who won? Stephen, Barb's son. The catfish is still frozen. Quit cheating, Barb. God damn it. I don't want to talk about Bill, Barb's husband. Hey, Bill, do you want to go get a beer? Well, Applebee's happy hour starts at 4. Applebee's isn't a fucking bar. Nobody wants to watch you get drunk on rum runners and hit on a 17-year-old. That is not Friday. That is not Friday, you son of a bitch. Hey, Brandon, what's your entry to the Christmas decorating contest this year? Well, let me tell you, Barb. I'm going to put up a big fucking sign. Just poster board. I'm going to write on it in red and gold and green Sharpie, and it's going to say, nobody fucking likes your fruitcake, you motherfucker. It tastes exactly like what an elf would shit. Open parentheses. Because I know that elves eat fucking dried fruit, maraschino cherries, and the worst goddamn banana bread in fucking Cordova. Stop it, bitch. Signed, Brandon. Did I win this year, Barb? One side of your Chevy Tahoe says save the Greensward. The other side says Trump 2016. Who the fuck are you, Barb? When you look in the mirror, what do you see? Tell you what, here's a map. Point at the Greensward. Oh, you can't, can you? Let me zoom in. Show me on the park where the zoo touched you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a